Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a special bonus video on my channel because I really had to sit down and film and tell you guys about a special beauty event that is coming this fall. It's kind of like a Gen Beauty kind of style event, except this one is going to be all high-end and luxury. This is an event run by Sephora. So very recently, I found out that Sephora is putting on an event that is going to be a new interactive beauty experience. They're calling it Sephoria House of Beauty, and it's going to be an exciting event that celebrates 20 years of Sephora being in the United States. Before we get started, if you guys are new, hello, my name is Jena Froese. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. My channel is all about high-end and luxury beauty products, most of which I buy from Sephora. I then review them on this channel, and I let you guys know if these expensive products are actually worth their price tag. So if you enjoy high-end makeup just as much as I do, I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel so you never miss a new video that I create. And without further ado, let's talk about this brand new beauty event coming real soon. So as of today, we don't know all of the information about this event, but there is still a lot that is actually released, so I'll definitely share what I know so far. So the event, like I said, is called Sephoria, the House of Beauty. It is going on October 20th and 21st at the Majestic in downtown LA. There are a lot of brands that are going to be there, and this event honestly sounded like my jam. Like, my channel is all high-end and luxury. Sephora is primarily where I live. I would consider it my second residence. So the fact that they are putting the event on and all of these brands are brands sold at Sephora, I'm just like mind blown. Here is the long list of brands that are confirmed. I'm going to read it off of my phone so I don't miss any of them. The first is Artist Couture, Beauty Blender, Becca, Belief, Benefit, Biosense, Bite, Charlotte Tilbury, Cover FX, Dior, Dr. Dennis Gross, Dr. Jart, Drunk Elephant, Drybar, Fenty Beauty. There's also a brand I've never heard of that's confirmed, and that is Four Sigmatic, which I literally found out yesterday is about mushrooms and tea. So I'm still confused. Let me know down below if you've heard of them and if you can shed some light. Next, we have Fresh, Giorgio Armani, Glam Glow, Glow Recipe, Gucci, Hourglass, Huda Beauty, IGK, IT Cosmetics, Jo Malone, Kat Von D, La Mer, Lancome, Laura Mercier, Makeup Forever, Marc Jacobs, Milk Makeup, Murad, NARS, Natasha Denona, Ola Henriksen, Way, Pat McGrath Labs, Pinrose, Sephora Collection, Smashbox, Sol de Janeiro, Stila, Tarte, Tatcha, Too Faced, Urban Decay, and lastly we have Vital Proteins, Youth to the People, and of course, Yves Saint Laurent. So as far as I'm understanding this event, there are going to be a number of different rooms within this House of Beauty, and that's where all of these brands will have their booths and their setup. So the first room is called the Cafe, and that's where you're going to relax and charge up your phone. There aren't any brands here as far as I'm understanding it. I'm just reading off the information here. The next room is called the Garden, and that's where you can get the perfect photo op. So I'm going to assume there's going to be some nice backdrops for some photos in this room. The next one is the Masterclass Theater, and that's where there's going to be some guests doing masterclass sessions. I will get to that as well because those names are just as exciting. Next, there's going to be a room called the Suds Room, and that is where all of the new skincare is happening. You get to dabble into skincare and that kind of thing. There's also a room called the Living Room, and that's where you're going to be able to meet special guests and influencers. However, there is no confirmation as to what those guests are or which influencers will be there. There's also a custom palette room where you get to make your own palette. It says here that you can buy shadows to create this palette from Urban Decay, NARS, and Makeup Forever, as well as many others. There's also going to be a kitchen room where you can sample products inspired by kitchen ingredients. There's going to be a lip lounge, which I'm super excited for. It says you can make a personalized lipstick with Bite Beauty and Sephora Collection as well. You can pick your shade, you can pick your packaging. This one I'm super excited for. The beauty closet is another room at the event where you can shop Sephora merchandise. So I'm going to assume maybe sweaters and shirts and that kind of thing. There's a room called the foundation closet as well, and this is where you get to browse hundreds of foundations and find your perfect shade, so that's pretty cool. There's going to be a fragrance bar as well where you get to see perfume from Tom Ford and Jo Malone London. You guys know I love Jo Malone, that's awesome. The glitter party is another room in this House of Beauty, and this is where you get to have glitter dust Frosted on You from Pat McGrath Labs, IGK, Stila, Milk Makeup, and many more. You can also grab a cocktail and a mocktail here according to this, and then you can hit the dance floor where there's going to be a special DJ at night. There's also going to be a makeup vanity room, and this is where you can have special services done, like brow service or blowouts, and that would be brow services from Benefit or blowouts from Dry Bar. That's super cool. And the last room is the brand neighborhood, and that's where you're going to wander through and see other brands and their booths like Too Faced, Fenty Beauty, and Beauty Blender, they say, and many more. The confirmed speakers for this event, guys, is super impressive as well. So far, Charlotte Tilbury herself is confirmed, which I'm like fangirling. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Chrissy Teigen will be there with Becca as well. Dr. Dennis Gross will be there. Dr. Murad will be there. Jen Adkin and Wei will be there. Natasha Denona will be there herself. So cool. Vicky Sai, I think is how you say it. She's from Taupe. She will be there as well. Priscilla Ono from Fenty Beauty will be there. Mario, aka Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, will be there with Laura Mercier. Angel Marino, aka Mac Daddy, will also be there, and he's going to be with Artist Couture. And it also says there are special DJs that will be there in the evening, but those are not announced yet. So this is where the event gets a little bit interesting. The House of Beauty experience is not actually full days like the Gen Beauty event where you have all of Saturday, all of Sunday. There is 2 days with this House of Beauty event, but they are divided into two. So you have 2 sessions on Saturday and 2 sessions on Sunday. There's a day session and an evening session both days. All the rooms in this House of Beauty will be open for all 4 sessions, but the speakers do vary in the masterclass theater depending on which session that you choose. So for instance, Charlotte Tilbury is only confirmed on the Saturday, and Dr. Murad is speaking, but only on the Sunday. I ended up finding out about this event actually when I was scrolling through the American Sephora app. There was no mention of this event on the Canadian Sephora app, and I think it's because they're celebrating 20 years in the States. So just keep that in mind. Basically, I was able to find all of this out because I'm a VIB Rouge, and VIB Rouge got access to tickets for this thing 2 days before. VIB got 1 day before, and the general public will get access to tickets on July 21st, which is the day I'm posting this video. So today. As a Canadian, I am still able to buy tickets. The only catch is that I have to make sure I have a US residence to send the tickets to. So for this event, they will be sending wristbands via mail a couple weeks before the event, but it has to be to a US residence. But you can have a Canadian billing address to buy this, you just can't ship it to your house. So now you guys are all thinking, okay, either A, I'm American, I don't care about the residence thing, I live here, I can get the tickets, or B, I'm Canadian, I'm from another country, but I have a residence that I can send this to. How much is this? Seriously, tell me how much this is. Well, this is expensive. Very, very expensive. At least in my opinion. I have been to one Gen Beauty event and it was definitely not the cost of this, so just keep that in mind. There are 3 levels of tickets to this event and they actually call them house keys. These 3 levels are divided by price and by different types of perks. I'm going to read this off of my website just to make sure that I am very certain on this stuff. The first level of key is the cheapest key, and that is the bronze key. This key will get you entry into the event as well as all of the Sephoria rooms, and it also gives you a $125 swag bag. The bronze key is 99 American dollars per session. Per session being the big thing. So unlike Gen Beauty where you buy a ticket and you have access to 2 days of the event, this is divided by sessions, so 1 key will only buy you 1 session. In theory, if you wanted to go to multiple sessions, then you have to buy multiple keys. The second type of key, or the second level of ticket, is called silver. The silver key is a little bit different in that you do get entry into the Sephoria event, but it's through a special VIP entrance, so you avoid the line, which is really cool. You have entry into all of the rooms as well, but with this one, you get 1 fast pass into a room of your choice. So how I'm understanding it is there's going to be a line to get into the event, and then there is the possibility of a line getting into each of these rooms inside the event. So the silver key will get you a VIP entrance so you can skip the line, and you also get 1 fast pass to skip a line into a room. Remember, there are lots of rooms though, so I believe once you use it once, I think it's nails done, but that's not confirmed. That's just how I'm understanding it. You also get a $300 swag bag this time and a $15 Sephora gift card to be used at the event, online, or in store. This silver key is $249 per session. The third key is the top level, the most expensive, and it is the gold key. This is, of course, getting you the VIP entrance into the building, so you're going to skip that first line. You also get 3 fast passes instead of 1, so you get to skip 3 lines going into the rooms themselves. You also get a $550 swag bag, and you get a $25 Sephora gift card to be used at Sephora, online, or in store. The major perk with this gold key, however, is you get first access to book a seat in the masterclass theater to listen to a speaker, or you can get first access to the makeup vanity room to get a brow service done or a blowout. I believe concierge will contact gold key holders ahead of time to make these arrangements. The only downside with this gold key is its price tag. This is $449 US per session. The catch with this gold key, and this is not quite what I'm understanding, so I'm hoping this will be clear to us in the future. I believe you only get access to 1 speaker and book a seat ahead of time, or 1 service. You can't have both. It's one or the other. So if you want to listen to one of those speakers, you can do so. But if you want to listen to multiple speakers, I don't think that's possible. You only get access to 1, and then you kind of just try your luck for the rest and hope you can get into the rest. So I wish that was really different, because for that price tag, I would have liked to been able to see any which one of those speakers, no matter what. But I think you only get a for sure seat for one of them, and then I think it's just whatever's left over or whatever you can get into for the remaining speakers. All of the information is at Sephoria.com. That is where all the information is. There's a nice FAQ section, talks about the sessions as well, and the speakers and the confirmed brands. So if you guys want to refer to that, you can absolutely check that out. I will link that in the description box for you. I will be personally attending this event because I did get a bit of a heads up about this event through my creeping, so I have been able to set some money aside for tickets. I will be going with my YouTube BFF, Ashley Clady. If you have not heard of her before, which I'm sure you have, but if not, definitely give her some love. Check out her channel. I will link it down below as well. Also, if you guys are confirmed to go, please let me know down below. I would love to keep an eye out for you guys, and maybe I could meet some of you. Like, how fun would that be? If you guys enjoyed this video though, don't forget to let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, as well as don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I would love to see you guys again, and until my next one, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!